Welcome to YQ Academy, SQL, Interview Questions and Answers. 1. What does it mean to have quoted underscore identifier on? What are the implications of having it off? When quoted underscore identifier is set to on in SQL Server, it means that double quotation marks are treated as delimiters for identifiers, such as table names or column names. This setting affects how SQL Server interprets and processes queries. Implications of having quoted underscore identifier off include 1. Single quotation marks for string literals. Without quoted underscore identifier on, single quotation marks are used for enclosing string literals, as they are in standard SQL. For example, select asterisk from mutable where name equal John. 2. No need for double quotation marks. With quoted underscore identifier off, you can use identifiers directly without enclosing them in double quotation marks. For example, select asterisk from mutable works without the need for quotes even if the table name contains special characters or reserved words. 2. What is the difference between a local and a global temporary table? 1. Scope. Local temporary tables are specific to the current session or connection that creates them. They are only accessible within the same session. Global temporary tables are accessible to all sessions or connections in the SQL Server instance. They are visible across different sessions. 2. Lifespan. Local temporary tables are automatically dropped or deleted when the session that created them is closed or when the current transaction is completed. Global temporary tables persist until they are explicitly dropped or until the last session referencing them is closed. 3. Name uniqueness. Local temporary table names are unique within the session, meaning different sessions can have tables with the same name without conflict. Global temporary table names must be unique within the database, as they are visible across sessions. 4. Usage. Local temporary tables are commonly used for storing intermediate results or temporary data within a specific session or operation. Global temporary tables are useful when multiple sessions need to share temporary data or when you want to store temporary data that spans multiple sessions or operations. 3. What is the stuff function and how does it differ from the replace function? Stuff function. The stuff function is used to replace a portion of a string with another string. It overwrites a specified length of characters in the source string with the specified replacement string. Syntax. Stuff string underscore expression, start, length, replacement underscore expression. The string underscore expression parameter represents the source string that will be modified. The start parameter indicates the starting position within the source string where the replacement will begin. The length parameter specifies the number of characters in the source string to be replaced. The replacement underscore expression parameter represents the string that will be inserted into the source string at the specified position. The stuff function is often used when you need to replace or insert a substring within a larger string. Replace function. The replace function is used to replace all occurrences of a specified string with another string in a given string. Syntax. Replace a string underscore expression, search underscore string, replacement underscore string. The string underscore expression parameter represents the source string in which the replacements will occur. The search underscore string parameter indicates the string to be replaced. The replacement underscore string parameter represents the string that will replace each occurrence of the search underscore string. The replace function replaces all instances of the search underscore string with the replacement underscore string within the source string. 4. What is check constraint? A check constraint in SQL is a type of constraint that ensures the values in a column or a set of columns meet specific conditions or rules. It is used to enforce data integrity by limiting the values that can be inserted or updated in a table. The check constraint is defined at the column level or table level and specifies a Boolean expression that must evaluate to true for the constraint to be satisfied. If the Boolean expression evaluates to false, the constraint violation occurs, and the operation insert or update is not allowed. Example. In this example, The check constraint is defined for the age column to ensure that the value is greater than or equal to 18, and for the salary column to ensure that the value is greater than or equal to 0. These constraints restrict the allowed values for the respective columns. 5. What is not null constraint? The not null constraint in SQL is used to ensure that a column does not contain any null values. It is a type of constraint that enforces data integrity by requiring that a column must always have a non-null value. When a column is defined with the not null constraint, it means that any insert or update operation on the table must provide a non-null value for that column. If a null value is attempted to be inserted or updated, a constraint violation occurs and the operation is not allowed. Example. In this example, the columns first name, last name, and email are defined with the not null constraint. This ensures that whenever a new row is inserted into the customer's table or an existing row is updated, values must be provided for these columns. 6. How to get at the rate error and at the rate row count at the same time. To retrieve both at the rate error and at the rate row count values at the same time in SQL Server, you can store them in local variables immediately after the statement you want to check. Here's an example. In this example, the at the rate error value is stored in the at the rate error value variable, and the at the rate row count value is stored in the at the rate row count value variable immediately after the select statement. You can then use these variables to perform further checks or display the values as needed. 7. What is scheduled tasks? In the context of SQL Server, scheduled tasks can be used to schedule the execution of SQL Server agent jobs. SQL Server Agent is a component of SQL Server that allows you to automate administrative tasks, database maintenance, and other recurring operations. By creating and scheduling SQL Server Agent jobs, you can specify the frequency, timing, and actions to be performed. These jobs can include tasks such as running SQL scripts, executing stored procedures, transferring data, sending notifications, and more. You can set up the jobs to run at specific intervals, daily, weekly, or on a custom schedule based on your requirements. Scheduled tasks provide a convenient way to automate routine processes and ensure their timely execution without manual intervention. They help in improving efficiency, reducing manual effort, and ensuring consistent and reliable execution of tasks in a timely manner. 8. Can SQL servers be linked to other servers like Oracle? Yes, SQL servers can be linked to other servers, including Oracle. SQL Server provides a feature called linked servers that allows you to establish a connection and interact with external data sources, including other database servers. To link SQL Server to Oracle, you would need to perform the following steps. 1. Install and configure the necessary Oracle client software on the SQL Server machine. This includes installing the Oracle Data Access Components ODAC or Oracle Instant Client. 2. Set up a system data source named DSN for the Oracle database on the SQL Server machine. This can be done using the ODBC Data Source Administrator tool. 3. Configure the linked server on the SQL Server instance using the SQL Server Management Studio SSMS or TSQL statements. You would need to provide the necessary connection details, including the Oracle server name, credentials, and the DSN or connection string for the Oracle database. This is the end of our SQL interview questions. We hope you enjoyed learning with YQ Academy. Until next time, goodbye.